Hola, people! Hello and welcome. This is our week ahead reading. Actually, a part of the official Deviant tier, and we are reading for this week, the week ahead, July 17th through the 23rd, 2022. I hope all is well. Hello, Diane. Welcome. And let me just get this all situated. This video is made public and sponsored by my friend Elisa of Elisa Soul Kisses. She is currently having her I say crystal sale, but it's much more than crystals. She has like everything. You know, like one of those people who have like those big old jackets. Like, here, I got this, I have this, take this. She has everything. So this is sponsored and made public for everyone because of her and her sale. So thank you, Elisa. And definitely check into her sale. The link is provided if you haven't already. So yeah, it's been a minute. I've been sick. I've been terrible. I've been gross. I had the plague. It's not fun. And I'm going to say it again. It's not a flu. Just saying. So yeah. I haven't been able to actually speak well. Those of you who are part of my Patreon, like I still did my videos for y'all, and you know how it was sounding. I'm like, had a deep voice. I'm like, wow, this is the deepest my voice has ever been. I don't know if I like it or not, but yeah, we're gonna have fun today. Let me know how y'all are. Happy Sunday. We're recording this on Sunday. Hello, Jade. Welcome, Diana. Roseanne. Roseanne, did you change? Did your name get longer? I don't know. I feel like your name got longer. Uh, Hello, Dragon Dancer. Welcome. So, just like normal, we're going to check into the week ahead. When you're ready, just take some time to ground and center, focus on your breathing, focus on your heartbeat, tune in with your present time, your present location, your present space. Tune into that vibration, just check in. This is our time together, so we get to share. This is a safe space for each and every one of us, so let's just talk. So tune into what you need. This is a collective reading, so it's not a personal, like one-on-one reading, which I do. You can book with me if you want, but this is more of a collective reading. And so we can take something, from a collective reading. We can see what's in the collective, the archetypal energies that are moving around, and we can plan accordingly. So you definitely take that into consideration. All right. So when you're ready, go ahead and call in your spirits, your guides, your gods, your allies, your ancestors. Call in all the good stuff for your highest and best. Call the energy in, allow it to be present with you, allow it to inspire you, to motivate you, to help you as we navigate this co-creative experience. All right. So yeah, we're gonna choose 5 cards, working with my very well used Metamorphosis Oracle. So the demon deviant witch voice. Yeah, it was very demonic. What most people associate with demonic voices. Yeah, for sure. It was something. So yeah. I'm so glad to be seen. Oh my gosh, I was like a hot mess when I was like under the weather. I was just like, I cannot. I can, do my voice for sure, even though it sounds cray cray, but like okay. For some reason, Roseanne, I feel like when I read your name before, I wasn't that reading it that long. So I don't know if you changed or I just don't remember. I remember the first and I want to say the last part of it, but I don't remember the middle part on Facebook. Oh well, my brain. So I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember ever saying this long name. I love it. Um, so yeah. All right. So we're gonna do 5 cards. When you're ready, go ahead and choose 1 or 2 cards. Okay, 1 or 2 cards, and this just helps you personalize the collective reading, right? A little more personal to you. It's saying that out of the 5 cards, all 5 cards matter to us. All 5 cards matter for our week ahead, but the 2 cards that I choose are going to be more the dominant traits, the dominant influences for my week, right? So I pay attention to everything, but the 2 cards that I choose are going to be the ones that I pay attention to most, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Go ahead and comment or write down 1 or 2 numbers that pop up for you. 1 or 2 numbers that pop up for you. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and let's see. Let us see what comes up. And this is again a collective reading, a co-creative process. So feel free to share your thoughts, your perceptions. Don't worry about anything really, but don't worry about, oh, I'm gonna get it wrong. You're not going to get it wrong. Just if you feel like sharing what you perceive in a card, in the key words, what comes up for you, you might be seeing something from a different a different perspective, and that's okay. Someone may need that, so we can have a conversation around these cards. All right. So let us check it out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Go ahead and comment. All right, now. Well, hello, Brianna. Good to see you. 3, 4, 5. Now let me put these cards somewhere because I drop everything. I drop everything. I do. Ugh. There you go. So, are you ready? Card 1 that initiates our week ahead. So, card 1, let's do this. Little boom, boom, pow, like that. The week of. Here we go. So, card 1 initiates our reading. This has come up actually quite a bit. Libra. Some people say Libra. Libra. I like that. So, Libra, I don't know. The peacemaker, balanced, tactful, fair, dependent, indecisive, superficial. Libra is also a cardinal sign. So we know that it's perfect being the first card, right? Libra, cardinal initiating, right? Doing, taking action. And Libra is, yeah, the peacemaker, all that stuff. And feel free to share the first thing that pop up for you, right? Feel free to share anything that pops up for you. But with Libra being cardinal, it's ruled by Venus. So there's this thing where I need to maybe cleanse, I need to clean, I need to organize, I need to do whatever it is in my life right now that gets my stuff together. Like I need to make beautiful my surroundings, my atmosphere. Does that make sense? And so I feel like with Libra initiating our reading for the week, it's saying get your home or your workspace, whatever it is that you are working on, right? So if you're at work and you're like, it's a hot mess, like y'all, it's a hot mess over here. It's like, you can see it's messy. It's messy. It's just mess. It's messy. I can't help it. I can't help it. But it's like if you're working, you need to get into that space with Libra and Venus ruled and cardinal and all that energy. It's like, okay, let's do this. Let's make my space beautiful. Let me clean up. Let me organize so I know where all this stuff is. And let me be in a space where I can actually get the work done. Right. And it helps me because sometimes I get overwhelmed by all the stuff and I can't get work done. Right. Libra is also associated with air. So we know it could be our mental plane, our mental space, our thoughts, our mental health. And again, I want every one of us to check in with ourselves. Like, okay, what do I need right now for my mental health? Like, where am I in regards to my mental health today? How do I feel this week? Let me check in, throughout the week, how I feel thought wise, like how I perceive myself, how I perceive my reality, what's going on with me. Let me do my best to focus on creating a beautiful mental atmosphere for myself to grow and thrive, right? I think that's going to help us a lot this week, to be able to take care of ourselves, to take care of our mental health, and to bring a little more balance to whatever it is that we are needing to do. So it's not one or the other. It's like, okay, we need to do all of these things, but let's do it one decision at a time. And there's another thing this week. We cannot be indecisive. So with Libra, there can be this ability to be like, oh, I don't know. There's this over here. Well, hello, Lisa. Oh my gosh, it's good to see you too. Thank you. There's this over here. There's this over here. I don't know what's going to be the best thing, but there's all these things that we think about, and we just think and we think and we think, and then we get overwhelmed. There's anxiety, and there's just like a never-ending thought process of this or that or this or that, and that's giving me anxiety just sharing that with you. Oh my god. But it's saying dig deep, ground yourself, and really focus on what it is you need, right, this week, and then act accordingly. But you do need to act. You do need to take action. That is a part of something that Libra is carrying through the week, where if you don't take action, rubbing against that anxiousness. You're activating or flaring it up, I should say, if we don't take action. Because again, that cardinal energy of Libra, we must use it. So do something, right? Okay. Let's just get a little more information. It's actually quite funny, because card 2, let me know what you think. Card 2 is Aries. So card 2 this week, Aries. We have the trailblazer. We have active. We have warlike, initiating, aggressive. Aggressive. Aries can be mean. Well, hello, Joanne. Good to see you. Aries can be mean for sure. Why not? But Aries, what does Aries say to you? How does Aries make you feel? What pops up for you when you see Aries? I'm trying to find a card. I made these like for myself a while back. Aries. Um, Aries is another cardinal sign. And we have air and we have fire right next to each other. Aries is ruled by Mars. Yeah, ruled by Mars. Fire. They're both yang signs too, you know, or some would say they're both masculine, but they're both yang signs, action oriented. They're both cardinal signs. Here we go. Hello, Brenda. Good to see you. And so Aries, the trailblazer. So we have like, okay, our mind, and then we have with fire, like our passion, our desire, our drive to take action, our drive to do the thing. So there's the first 2 cards this week. There's a lot of like, do the things, take action, make it happen. Let me ask you, this is the thing that popped into my head. Let me ask you, what are you fighting for? Like, what is it that you want? Like, what do you really want? The first thing that pops into your head, you don't have to share with me if you don't want to, write it down. What's the first thing that pops into your head? What do you want right now? Boom. Or what do you want to create in life right now? What is a thing that needs to be birthed from you? Okay. So we have Aries. And both cards are like, it is time to do it. It's time to initiate this week. We have to set the foundation for our future. We have to set the foundation for what's to come, what we desire, our lifestyle, whatever experience that we want. It is important that we set that tone, we set that foundation. So we have Libra and Aries together, and there's a lot of like assertiveness here. Right? Can, for sure, can. That's a part of Aries. Aries likes to initiate for sure. And yeah. Mm-hmm. because Aries energy is all about that experience, the adventure. Again, cardinal signs can initiate, but we also need energy to help us maintain and utilize that energy and distribute that energy, right? But I think right now, this week, we need all of that cardinal energy, because I don't think that we're taking full advantage of what is being presented to us, right? And so now is the time to be inspired by the cardinal energies. Now is the time to be inspired by our thoughts and our passion, and to get things done. So I do feel this week, I feel this balance. I like that balance for sure. Um, balance in relationship, absolutely. Give and take, ebb and flow. But we have, what do I think about this passion? What do I think about this creativity? It's birthed in the thought process, in the mind, but then we have to make it a reality. So as we think about it, as we think about our creativity, as we focus on all of the wonderful things, that's great. But now, with that Venus energy too, we have to make it a reality in our physical, in the mundane. So we have to bring the thought process, that creative energy, that creative force, that sort of ecstasy, and we have to um, do things in our daily life that ground the things in here out. So it's like, okay, I can think, I can feel, I can be passionate, and that's all not taking action. It's up in here, right? Or it's in here, whatever I feel. It's all that stuff. But now this week, it is going to be an opportunity for us to take those things and birth them into the physical space. Does that make sense? I mean, I manifest for all opportunities to work to earn through my creativity. I love that. Libra. Oops. It didn't show. Why isn't it showing? My computer's messing up. Huh. Finally, there it goes. The struggle for balance. So let's just take those two energies, right? And let's see what comes next. And this is the third card. This is the core card. Card 3 is the core of our reading. And so this is kind of like what maintains. It takes from the first two cards, it holds space, and then it provides for the next two cards, right? So this can be something good. I like this, actually. Card 3 is black, like the color black. Absorber. Banishing. What does the color black represent to you? Banishing, powerful magics, secrecy, allure, channeling. What lies beneath? What lies beneath? Black. So what does that say to you? How does that make you feel? What pops up for you? Um, I like that at the core of it. It's like, what lies beneath? What is deep within me? What is deep within this abyss that I am, that I'm a part of, right? And it asks me to look deep into my soul, look deep into myself, right? And let me discover what needs to arise, what needs to rise up, so that I can cast out or banish, so that I can step into my own power, my own potency, the beauty that is me, and the lifestyle that I desire for myself. And so with black here, it is absorbing the energy and the concepts of Libra and Aries, and is saying, look, I have these desires. I want to initiate. I do have to fight for myself. This is my life. This is my life, and this is not anyone else's life. Nobody else is living my life for me. I'm the one deciding. I am the one choosing. I am the one leading. Nobody is doing that for me. I will not allow anyone to do that for me. They cannot. They are not me. And so we have black here. It's like digging deep, and so we have this sort of warlike energy from Aries. This I need to initiate this aggressiveness, this assertiveness. I need to do the things. And then Libra, I want to make it a beautiful space. I want my headspace and my mental space to be healthy and well and clear and beautiful, and all the wonderful things. And so Libra and Aries together is like, we have this, we got you. Let's work this into to what we're going through. And so we need to dig deep. We need to unearth. We need to allow the things that are holding us back, the things that we are allowing to hold us back. We need to allow them to surface. Okay. Ooh, I love that connection, Brianna. I love it. The connection to Saturn. Yeah, banishing Saturn. Saturn is all about like limitation, restriction, you know. Yeah, I like that. It's interesting. My headspace is going a different way. So it is time this week to allow those things to surface. We don't have to like put them back down. No. Why? Allow the things to surface, allow whatever's coming up to surface so we can be very aware of, and then we can look to cast it out. Are you holding me back? Are you, this thought process or this program or this life situation or this experience, whatever it is, are you preventing me from actually living my dreams, from actually tapping into my life force and to being a stronger me, and to create to creating a more beautiful mental space for myself? Are you, the things that are coming up this week, are you preventing me from doing these things? Because if you are, thank you for surfacing, but now you can go. Now you can go. Right? You're out. Shadow work, healing. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think of black, I think of like the cosmic womb, I think of space, and that's very healing. We sometimes self sabotage and have to keep it balanced and flow. Yeah, for sure. So I think that the cardinal energy of Libra and Aries, those first two, like they're like revving us up, like come on, we can do this. That we can do this, and mentally it's like, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Let me clean my space, let me organize, let me cleanse, let me feel really good, feel beautiful in my situation, and that makes me feel a little better. And then Aries is like, okay, it's time to just take action. It's time to find my passion for the things that I want, and let me do this. I'm going. So when this black, the black color, the energy, the absorber comes up, it's like, okay, these things are surfacing now, so we can do with them what we will. We're being supported in taking action to move forward, but it's not we're not moving forward by ignoring. Um, we are not moving forward by ignoring. We are moving through. We are working through. So it's like, okay, I see you. I'm not going to ignore that you exist. I see you. I know you're here. I know you're a part of my story, but I also know that you're not going to forever be an active agent in my life. I see you, I recognize you, and you're no longer an active space. I banish you, I cast you out. You're no longer relevant. You will forever be a part of my story, for sure, but you're not going to be an active part moving forward. And so I won't ignore you. I will honor you, but I'm walking through. Right? Am I making sense? And so that's the beauty of black and the beauty of this card. Um, there's another aspect to this card, which is channeling. So I will say for some, the Libra and Aries definitely can be associated with channeling, but it's setting you up for success. Clean your space, your mental space. Focus on your mental programming, your health, your wellness. Get yourself right, and then focus on your passion and channel that energy. Allow that energy to flow through you. Be the embodiment of that energy. But always make sure to take care of your mental health first. Always make sure to be grounded. Yeah. This is very interesting. I'll tell you why. Let me know what you think. So, card 4 is God, sacred. God, sacred. Synergistically connected to all that is, inclusive, supportive, the hunter. God. What does God represent to you? I'm not saying any one God, it's just God. Just God, God. God. Um, Connected to all that is, interconnected. The source energy, yes. Yeah, source. Inclusive, supportive. What does that say to you? How does that make you feel? I think I think that's something that happens a lot. Um and I think this happens to a lot of people. I've noticed this happen to a lot of women. And you can let me know your thoughts. I'm not a woman, so I can't comment, but I can comment as an outsider, like witnessing to my about my friends and such. A lot of women are put against each other, like when people should be supporting and uplifting. A lot of women will look at each other and will demean and judge because that's what, unfortunately, the patriarchy, right, the society that we live in has trained us to be. Okay. And so with this, I feel I'm getting somewhere with this. I feel like with God, everything is interconnected. We're supportive and inclusive. Um, and with the previous cards, it's like, look, I just want to be a part of something that is supportive. I just want to be. I don't want to fight. I just want to show up and support and love and help out where I can. I want to be a part of a solution. I don't want to be the problem. And so I feel like that's kind of what we're working through this week in our own ways, where we're learning that I have been trained by outside source, outside influence to tear down, to dismantle, to tear apart. I don't want that. I'm learning that that is a program that is placed on us so we don't support and grow and become more. We are being our power, in essence, we are giving our power away. We are being trained from an early age to give our power away and not do anything with it. And the cards here are really speaking to me in a way where it's like it's reclaiming our time and our power, and it's reclaiming our space and being able to look at one another and show support instead of that we're separate. We are a part of one another, right? And so it's finding that space and learning to thrive there. And so God and sacred, we're being told and honored that all is sacred. All is sacred, all is a part, right? And this week, whatever it is that we go through, whatever it is that we are processing, focus on that thread of energy that connects you to it, to all, and see how you can still do what you need to do, but honor that connection. All is one, working through energy and support universal energy. Absolutely contribute. The initiation of Saturn is above the abyss, the realm of the peacock and Hera. Ooh, the peacock. Meaning is misunderstood by those below the abyss. Ooh, I like that. We are connected to one another no matter who, what, where. God to me represents love, acceptance, and how all things are connected, light and dark, good and bad, to accept our flaws and strengths and let go of what we don't need so we can embrace what we need most. Yeah. Yeah. And again, it comes after banishing. So this is a cool thing, because if you think about it, if we are revving up, we're initiating stuff, we're kicking up the dust, right? So we can get things going. And then it's like, okay, now that we've kicked up all this dust or whatever it is, now it's time to clear the path. And so then we can banish it, banish that dust, banish the debris. And then what do we reveal? We reveal that God. We reveal God. We reveal sacredness. All is sacred. And we understand that we are a part of that, that everything is interconnected, right? Everything is integrated. And so why not be inclusive? You know, as I banish and as I let go of the things that are holding me back, and as I let go of the things that are preventing me from seeing that, everyone deserves a chance, that we are all part of something, and we are all working with whatever programming we have, society's programming, programming from parents, and programming from their parents, and blah blah blah. We're working with whatever we have to do the best we can. And so let's focus on, you know ridding ourselves of the things that prevent us from being who we truly are, from being most authentic to ourselves, and let us step into the understanding that God, let us step into, oh my gosh, my internet is like going crazy. Let us step into the perception that all are connected, and that God is within and a part of and around and everywhere and everything. Yeah, let's be supportive. How can I be supportive? Hmm. So, I love the way these cards are flowing. You can let me know. Card 5, Yule and Rebirth. The longest night and shortest day. Um, Dark night of the soul. Hope, rebirth. Yule and rebirth. What do you think of that, rebirth? I love this. I love this because it's like this reminder, with let me get a drink. Oh my god. I like this because with rebirth, with everything that we've discussed previously, sorry, with everything we've discussed previously, there is a rebirthing process happening for us. We are being given the opportunity to rebirth. But with the dark night of the soul attached to Yule, it is this warning as well. And I don't think warnings are negative. I don't think this is a negative thing. It is just a realization. And let me know if I am making sense, because there's a process here in my head, and I don't know if I can explain it well. Um it's 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 I am being told to share that it's basically like, when we do better for ourselves, when we heal, and when we focus on what we want, and choosing to be different because that's who we want to be, and it goes against what people know us for, and what our life or our situation or the whatever, it goes against that, then we find ourselves in a place that is I feels isolated, because we recognize that we are in a space that is extremely different than where we were. We realize that the people who were with us are no longer with us. We realize we don't have as many friends as we once had. We realize that we are on a whole different path, and that can be scary. That can be alone, right? That can just be terrifying, the dark night of the soul. But at the same time, we are choosing to be different for ourselves. We are walking our path. And so because other people are not there, that's fine. It's like I've lost a lot of friendships, right? I lost a lot of friendships. I didn't say it losing, but I don't have any more as much friendships, because I've chosen to walk a different path. And I love those people, and I love that they were a part of my experience. But at the same time, I am not going to I don't want to be that person that I was. And if I have to be that person to be around those people or in those situations, I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to ask them to change who they are to be where I'm at unless they want to, right? And does that make sense? And so that's a lot of the energy here. It's like the choices that we make right now as we uproot things and we banish things and we let go of things, we are stepping into more of our connectedness to source, to God, to goddess, whoever, and we're recognizing that everything is interconnected and we're doing the best we can with what we have, and we are being given a process, an opportunity to rebirth and to become new. But with that newness, right, we also have the understanding that not everyone will come with us, and it can feel lonely, we can feel isolated, and that is okay. But let's recognize I am still moving, I'm still walking forward, and I will attract to me all that I need, and I will find all that I need. And so, just when I had these people in these situations at that time in my life when I needed them and I loved them, I know that will happen, and it doesn't matter how old or how young you are. I know that that will happen again from this new place. And I will trust that, and I will embody it, and I might feel sad, I might mourn, and that is okay, but I will get back to myself. Yeah. Ooh, Osiris, I love it. Yes. Uh Work on ourselves. We heal the collective consciousness individually as a part of the, yeah, we do, absolutely. The more we work on ourselves, the more we focus on our own programming, and we focus on being better for ourselves in our lives. We share that is a collective thing that we give to. But that's why it's so I think it's so important for us to be selfish in the sense where we need to put ourselves first. It's our story, we need to care for ourselves, we need to make sure that we're okay, because as we're okay, we are able to share that with the world, right? um yeah, shedding the old, rebirthing the new. Yes, I love the number 9. Is that a song? Every new beginning comes from some other beginning and end. Is that a song? Those are lyrics, aren't they? Are they lyrics? I feel like they're lyrics. I still like it. I feel like it could just be something hard we need to work through, keeping in mind the previous card's energy and meaning, letting go of which no longer. Yeah. Another thing is like the first few cards or first couple of cards, they're revving us up, right? Giving us the energy, the thought process. Let me think, let me get my mental space right. Let me get my energy right. Let me focus, let me do, because we are being given an opportunity to clear out. And that's not always a fun thing. Detoxing is not always a fun thing, it's just not. Just not. But we are being given this boost, like, okay, you got this, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Yes, I like it. Okay, so all in all, y'all, let's bring it to. So what do you make of this? How does it make you feel? What do you think we're working with this week? I do find, I will say, y'all, clean, um even if you don't want to sweep, but don't just like sweep. Make it magical, make it a ritual, like sweep, get the dust bunnies or the dust monsters, the dust whatever they are, sweep it up, make it magical. Chant as you sweep, or just envision like, oh yeah, I'm getting all this stuff, we're cleaning, it feels really good, we're doing the thing. So sweep it up, mop, use some Florida water, some essential oils if it's safe for whatever surface or floor you have, whatever it is. Just make sure to do the things that are responsible. I'm not going to ruin your stuff. So Florida water, a floor wash, whatever. Clean it up. Ask me in a couple days maybe, because I'm being called out too. I need to clean it up. But no, make it magical, make it ritualistic, where okay, I'm gonna sweep and I'm gonna mop and I'm gonna clean, and we're gonna smoke cleanse, or for those of you who can smudge, right? Whatever it is that you do that and make it a ritual, and make it not just the physical but also the mental and the spiritual planes. Incorporate all of it. We are being given opportunities to, do better, and we're being given opportunities that are guiding us forward. So doors are opening for each and every one of us. It is up to us to follow suit, to walk through those doors, to take advantage, to experience, and to grow. So when we clean, when we cleanse, allow for ourselves to think about things, whatever thought processes that come up that are no longer relevant, whatever thought processes that come up, or programs that come up that don't serve us anymore, write it down, or even speak loud. I banish you. You are no longer relevant. I release you. Thank you for the time that I needed you, right? Thank you for the time that I needed you. You've served me well, but we no longer need to move forward with each other. I release you. I let you go. Thank you so much. Because again, everything that we've had up until now, it has served some purpose, right? We don't need to deny that. Acknowledge it, release it. And then, well, hello, Adina. Good evening. And then, speak to your guides this week. Make it a part of your daily routine for the week. Communicate with your guides, your gods, right? Your divinities, your source. Communicate. Just try this entire week. Pray, or just talk, and reach out and see how that might alter some things, right? Do it. And welcome the rebirthing process. Welcome it, and know that you've earned it. You've earned this. And don't think of, like, a lot of times when we rebirth, a lot of times when we enter a new pathway, we get overwhelmed because we feel isolated or alone, and then we focus on, well, I used to have all these friends, I used to have this or that and that, but it's like, but you've earned this. Understand that you've earned where you are today. You've earned it, okay? And don't focus on what you had, because you were a different person then. You had that because of that type of person you were. And a lot of times, like, I don't want to be that person, right? So why would you want that type of energy around you? Know that you've earned this and you're doing well. Keep moving forward. And right, be honest with yourself. Absolutely. And don't even, like, there's ups and downs and all kinds of things. So it doesn't matter that we struggle. That's a part of life. Don't feel like you failed because you've struggled. Shit. Shoot. Struggle is a part of life. Embrace it and do what you can with it, right? You haven't failed. Ooh, fun. I can't dance. I can't dance. I just can't. Oh, flute would be fun. Yeah. Uh, okay. Yes. Yeah. So that's what's coming up, y'all. That's the week ahead. I like it. I think it gives us some things to work with. We know that there's initiating energy. We know that there's also banishing things that we need to focus on, and we also need to focus on our connection to our source, our connection to our divinity, whether it be ourselves or higher self, or the gods we work with. There is that spiritual component. So I really like that for all of us. Yeah. How fun. I'm so glad to be back. Oh my gosh. Feeling a little better every day. Hello. So, yeah, this was for the week ahead, July 17th through the 23rd. Y'all, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you being here and showing up for me and for all of us, right? And you can check the link out in the description. Find me on Patreon, patreon.com/thedeviant witch if you'd like. I do daily videos. And oh, I have poppets available that I'm crocheting right now. Like I'm crocheting like crazy. Like crazy. My computer broke. It died. It just died. I'm working on my laptop, which is super slow, so I feel like I'm moving, and it's like really slow, you know. So I'm trying to replace the computer super fast. So if you want to pop it, check it out. If you want to book a reading with me, message me. And check out Elisa's sale. Again, this is made public, so if you're part of the public feed, whatever, this was made possible because of Elisa. So thank you, Elisa, for allowing this to happen. And check out her sale. The link is in the description. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I have so much fun with y'all. And I just enjoy this. I love it. And I wish you all well. Hello, Maura. Sorry, I got distracted. I will talk to y'all soon. All right. So enjoy. And if you need something, just reach out. If you want to talk, just reach out. I am happy to help where I can, happy to be of service where I'm able to. So I will talk to y'all. I will talk to y'all very soon. Take care.